State your name, please.
Kathi Sottosanti.
Okay, how long have you been competing?
I just started competing this year. I was in my first competition in June. That was the national one, and that qualified me for this weekend for the Worlds.
And you won the Worlds.
I did.
You're world champion.
I am.
Well, tell us a little about that.
Well, it's pretty unbelievable. I'm 52 years old, so I'm in the Masters category, 148 weight class, and it feels so good to be involved in something that is actually so uplifting. It was such a great crowd here on Friday, all weekend, and everybody wants the best for everyone. You go home with a dozen more friends, and you feel good about your accomplishments because it's not easy. It was not easy pulling that weight, but I'm glad I got it up.
So what's your opinion now of the WNPF?
It's really unbelievable. It's such, from beginning to end, it's such a supportive group, and from the staff to the judges, I mean, they'll tell you, gotta get low because they want it for you as much as you want it for yourself. Same thing with your competitors. We're back there cheering everybody on. You make friends in 2 seconds, and now, we're a big group on Facebook. I actually hope to bring us all together in some big chats so that we can keep going as women too in powerlifting.
So speaking about as women in powerlifting, what do you think about the WNPF in its women's field?
I think it's great. I mean, this was such a great group of people, so I'm happy to be involved with it, and I want to keep going. And it's funny because you get something different out of each meet, and this one, I was happy with my squat, I was happy with my deadlift, I wasn't as happy with my bench, which I was pretty confident in, so I feel like I left that behind, and now I just got to keep going. So I'm going to talk to the other women, and we're going to find out when they're going again so we can kind of rally and do it again. We missed our after shot last time.
Okay, so if a woman is looking to compete, why would you tell her to choose the WNPF?
Because it is a positive environment. I would have them choose the WNPF because it's a great, empowering place to start, to lift, to be part of. Everybody's very easy, so you don't feel like you're under the gun. They want a few very relaxed personalities and out there to say, even you, Eric, from day one, you've got this. Great information, great tips from everyone that I've encountered. So absolutely, I would tell them to lift in the WNPF.
So what about the awards?
Well, I've got a big belt. I got to figure out how I'm getting out with that one on a Saturday night, right? Got to put that with a dress. So the awards are phenomenal. I've got 2 trophies from my last meet that are on my desk at work in a gym, and people stop all the time because they're really actually pretty cool. It's a pretty cool chick on that trophy that I got there. So I have 2 of them from last one, and now I've got a belt.
So what would you like to say to Troy Ford?
I want to say thank you for making it easy, for letting someone at my age and stage get started. I think I started around 50 years old, feel comfortable in a sport that's completely or was completely out of my comfort zone, and now I'm really just holding on to it. I don't want to let go. I want to keep going. So I'm grateful to him for putting this whole thing together and making it possible, and for being local and allowing us to compete. I've got 5 kids. It's hard to go around the world and find meets that are not as easy to get to. So to make them accessible for us makes it easier to get here and compete, which I'm very grateful for.
So what do you think about the future of the WNPF?
I think it can get bigger. I mean, even just competing at my age and stage generated so much positive feedback when I was done, and it was hard, but I'm glad I did it. But it generated the feedback from so many people. So I'm hoping to empower other people to get on board and to join us in the WNPF and see what they can do too. Anything's possible.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.